Hey everybody.
All right, we are back for Peaches versus ENLC. Let's get this party started. Nice. Perfectly synced up. What I'd like to see.
Yeah, I was a bit dubious because they both had 87 shines on file B. I'm like, what's that all about?
Oh no, did I not set it up right?
Did you not? Oh no.
Wait, no. These are two different links. They definitely should be right.
Okay.
Unless I'm getting scammed. Hold on. Okay, no. These are definitely two different channels, so.
All right. So looking at the board for a little bit. I don't know from whose perspective we're looking at. They're already marking goals.
That would be Peaches, because Peaches had the easier card to grab from here.
Okay. Oh, I think I saw this one, but I'll try not to spoil much. But there's a lot of interesting goals on this board.
Okay, something is not right here. I don't know
No, I'm pretty sure it's different, right?
what is going on. Okay, no. Think we are good.
Okay, it looked like they were taking slightly different angles to flood, so I'm like,
Okay, yeah.
it's not the same.
I was like, it looks like exactly the same. I'm like freaking out.
All right, so looking at the board real quick, there's 3 and 4 reds, so sort of an incentive to.
Oh, okay. Why did that just happen?
Oh, what's going on?
What just happened? Where'd my feed go? Okay,
There we go.
there's
Okay.
that. And then let me make sure this is correct. It wasn't. I've been scammed. Okay, that's why the feeds were off. All right, we're live cropping. I was like, I'm pretty sure Ian is like 0.2 behind Peaches now because of the movement. What is this feed? What the hell? Bro's playing in widescreen.
Oh, is that the problem?
Okay, is that the entire screen? That looks like the entire screen.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we're getting there. I promise I'm getting there.
That is, we got a 4-3 on the left and a 16-9 on the right. All right. Seems good.
All right, and now we're going to squish into a 4x3 stream, and no one will notice.
Hopefully.
Okay.
You can also fix the board.
Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, Ian keeps scrolling up and down in his board towards the chat, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think we are 100% good now. With
So
Ian's...
I mean, at a first glance at this board, I would say probably Bianco. For
What the...
Bianco 4 hoverless, Bianco hidden would probably end up being 3 reds. You can do either PD for your bosses, or they not either, but both, I guess, or just one. But you can do. There's also 20 Bianco blues, which would pitch in quite nicely towards 45 totals, I guess. I don't know if you have access to either of the Bianco NPC blues in early Bianco.
The first one starts in 3, and the second one starts in 5.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 NPCs is not too bad here. I do like it. Bianca's fairly strong here, but it's not like out of this world. Kind of similar to the previous match we just watched. There is the kind of secrets and bosses play with the early reds option as well. Alternatively, you have 9 episodes kind of working towards that progress, though Delfino does not help you out on that.
Yeah, it's almost like a trade-off, like in terms of, I don't know, is one player likely to get 9 episodes and at Delfino's? Usually I think when I see something like that, one player gets 1 and the other gets the other one.
Yeah. This card's kind of weird. There's not a lot going on. Like, there's a whole bunch of just random shit on this card. Like, there's a little bit of Serena play there, right? Serena, 8 Serena 4 hidden.
Manta's probably going to be could be one of your bosses. It is, absolutely. 8 Serena blues. I think, did you already say that?
Yeah. And then, like...
I mean, if you want easy access to secrets, Serena 2, you can kind of chuck a banana and clip right in, I guess. I don't know. Looks like in terms of early game secrets, because 5 is like, what, Bianca 3, Gelada 1, Pinna 2... Yeah, probably Serena 2, and then you have one more between either like Rico 4 or Bianca 6. Pinna,
yeah, even the deep Pinna, like deep Pinna 6 here is not bad, because there's the Pinna hidden. You get deep reds, and then that late Delfino rocket access down there in the bottom right.
Probably also going to go to Pinna for M's because it's 17 instead of 15.
Yeah. Okay. I'm almost fixed Ian's feed. Promise I'm getting there.
Are you sure this isn't the same thing?
What? How is it doing
They're
this
both going to the
again?
same place.
What is going on? I'm getting scammed.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
So Ian is going to unlock Bianco, and Peaches is going off to Grass Pipe.
Reds Rush?
He's trying to get the Beyblade off to get to the...
What is going on? What is going on?
Oh, no.
Yeah, because in certain Delfino states, you can't wall jump against this wall, and I think this is one of them.
That's why. Okay, I wasn't actually aware of that.
Yeah,
That
so
makes sense.
you'll get a dead jump against the wall. You won't actually get a wall jump, so you do kind of
we
need a
go.
Beyblade to get out here. And then okay, now I need to fix the card. I understand what is going on.
All right. So it looks like Peaches is kind of set up to get 3, maybe 4 reds immediately at the beginning, and it's also pretty good progress for Delfino Shines to do that.
I'm interested by the early Reds play.
Meanwhile,
And then Ian into Bianco. So I'm actually really curious by the Delfino rush here.
yeah,
And even then, normally when you like Delfino rush reds, you start with lily pad since you're on that side of the plaza. So specifically coming out here to tall grass is not something I've seen before
It's,
for 3 reds rush. I guess it doesn't really matter which order you do it in, but like I don't think I've ever seen someone do tall grass first.
well, now you have. Yeah, so now he's doing lily pad. I'm assuming the 3rd red would be
Pachinko, yeah. Yeah, what year is it? Watching a 3 reds rush, I don't think I've seen that in a long time. How good is this clip? Oh, he's got a pretty good setup. Nice. Really good. I've never been a fan of the clip the banana into the pipe method.
Oh no, yeah. I always do beach clip for 96, and then I've had a couple boards where lily pad no pipe clip came up, and I did beach clip to get that one too. Well, obviously, but.
So at least specifically for like the lily pad clip here with the banana, most people will do that thing where they like clip the banana into the corner there and then use that as a frame of reference. I can't do it that way for some reason. So normally we'll do a back hop with flood and clip flood into the pipe from where you stand.
I think when I learned banana clip, I used the nozzle to.
So I mean, this is not bad for Peaches. We'll just need to get into Bianco or possibly Gelato for 4 reds. This card is just awkward because there's a lot of just like setup stuff and not a lot of like good synergy early on. There's like a lot of 2-piece, 3-piece stuff that, and like none of it helps the other stuff.
I would assume that Gelato 1 reds is faster than Bianco 3 reds at a first glance, because you can probably just grab like one more Delfino shine and have Gelato unlock available. Well, I guess you have to also do Rico unlock. Well, no, you don't.
Let's see. It's probably slightly faster to do Gelato. Because, like, if you equate the Gelato unlock to roughly a minute-ish, that's, like, the same time as Bianco 3. And then Gelato 1 is faster. Yeah, like, Gelato 1 and Gelato 1 Reds is, like, a PD and a half, I guess. Maybe, like, a PD and a quarter. Because, like, Bianco 2 by itself is, like, a 2-minute shine.
Yeah, I think a lot of the length associated with Bianco 2 is kind of like the fact that it's like the first shine you do, and so it's like, yeah. I think I have, like in 79 you do Bianco 1 first, and so I can check what my Bianco 2 split was for that.
Also, notably, Peaches did not do Pachinko.
Now Peaches is going to Bianco, so...
Might be trying to just work that Bianco hidden in case Ian does not start it. It'd be a good double click.
Oh, I was thinking get like a boss in, I guess, for...
Or that, yeah.
For the long term. Bianco also has M's.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad idea to just kind of go grab those. Looks like he's just kind of coming in and grabbing blues. Yeah, he's making his way over to this M from the looks of it.
So yeah, just gonna jump in and grab all the M's here in the village early on. Yeah, once again, another card that blues are kind of just awkward on, right? You have the 5 NPC blues, which is pretty good with the Bianco Serena type stuff.
Yeah, there's
8 Serena is not too bad if you go to Serena 2, I guess. And then like 20 Bianco is a bad goal. I've come to terms with it. I used to think it was a good goal in terms of just like availability and like difficulty, but man, it just takes forever.
I'm looking at, yeah, so the totals on this board are 45 and 65. I would assume that somebody's probably going to kind of work their way towards 45 and then save 65 for later. 65 is kind of it.
And then, yeah, 17 M's is kind of no man's land here. Usually M's are a decent goal because Bianco to Rico or Pianta, like those 3 starts usually cover, I would say, 98% of all boards. But it's not like a make or break goal. Like Pianta doesn't mean anything on this card unless you need Piantissimo, and then Rico 1 it's about as good as it gets in Rico.
Mm-hmm.
We see Ian in Bianco 4, and he's taking an adventure for these blues.
Yeah, at this point, it's like neither player knows where the other one is, so this is almost kind of a gamble in terms of like.
Yeah, I hope he grabs not all 20 right now and kind of just like goes to Bianco hidden. Because if Peaches gets this double click with 3 reds and Bianco hidden, that's just kind of a slap in the face for your early game start. Good spider usage. Oh no, yeah.
He's getting the pokey. Okay.
The split play from Peaches, as you mentioned, just trying to stop in for a boss, and now he's gonna go finish out 3 reds. I gotta study the Peaches starts because I keep losing to them. Apparently, I just need him to get to do 3 red rushes because the pachinko and the tall grass.
That back cover to that bottom left coin is always.
The hardest part I have with it is just making the camera not go at a bad angle to the point where it turns Mario to hovering
Yeah,
to
that's the big part. That's the big problem with it, I think.
different direction. So yeah, 3 reds for Peaches right off the bat. First player to get a goal. And Ian's like, cool. You Delfino rushed. I'm gonna keep.
Would I mean this far in? Would you? I guess so. Trying to think, like how far in we are. I don't see a timer, so it's like, yeah. I guess that's the only kind of reasonable conclusion you could come to. Like I wondered if like in the amount of time that Ian has been going around looking for blues, if I don't think you could probably get to Bianco 4 fast enough or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I think if someone clicks 3 reds on this card and they don't click Bianco hidden, then there's no chance they actually did like a good chunk of Bianco. Like they had to at least do 1 or 2 Delfino reds.
Alright, so I see Ian's coin counters at 20, but I don't know if we got any Delfinos.
He did get 1. So okay. He's at 19 in Bianco right now. And then, yeah, Peach is now off to Gelato, probably for their 4th red, and some progress towards that 4 Gelato Wiggler play.
Mm-hmm.
Gelato is pretty decent here. Got the deep play here with Piantissimo late. Wiggler is a good midpoint. Once you get past that Gelato 2, that kind of sucks.
Early Gelato also gives you access to
Turbo
2 hiddens, which I think is.
Oh yeah, early. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you do Wiggler, you're setting yourself up for a turbo unlock. That on top of if you do the clip into Bianco, I feel like that'd probably be the way to go on this one. Mm-hmm. Like, you can get that well before 25 shines. Whether or not you want to do Wiggler, I guess it depends on that.
Yep.
I mean, Wiggler is a boss. I think I recently watched a scrim where
Peach is taking a death.
Where somebody's 4 Gelato shines were, I think, was it 1 hidden, 1, 2, 3, or 1 reds, 2, 3 instead of both Gelato hiddens.
Nice bonk.
Stand blocks are.
Yeah, it's crazy because like I feel like I never die anymore in the easier secrets, or like quote unquote easier, right? Like Bianco 3, Gelato 1. And this entire tournament, I've just been watching people die in Bianco 3 and Gelato 1 like non-stop. But then I keep dying when I do Bianco 6 or Serena 2. It's like, no, I need to stop dying in the hard ones.
Can happen anyway.
Yeah. We're seeing the Bianco 4 hoverless come out from Ian.
Oh, yeah.
Is this on this card? Oh, yeah, it is.
It is.
Kind of forgot it was on this card.
Hoverless, it's also a red, so...
Might as well just assume it's on every card because it is.
This red coin, though, is a little bit tricky.
This is why they changed it to hoverless and not floodless anymore like it used to be, so beginners could spray this and use the little turntable here to
Oh,
get around.
he's getting bullied by the sail.
Oh, Ian.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, it looks like Peaches is going for that 4 reds. I think this is a strong opener to counter the Bianca play a little bit. Since Hiddens isn't on the card, reds are you kind of.
Oh, I was gonna say 4 Hiddens is on, or unless.
Not this time. Oh, wait, no, it is. Oh my god, I'm blind. Okay, well, I can't read the card.
Oh, okay.
Squinting. Ooh, damn.
I love that Y turn at the end.
That was a solid gelato 1 reds. So yeah, Ian clicking off Bianca Corvus, unfortunately, like 5 seconds too early, so Peaches is now going to delay the 4 reds, probably slightly, just to get him to the next point. See if we can bait Ian into wasting some time. Oh, no, okay.
Is Ian still at 19 Bianca blues, or is he delaying?
He just made me a liar. Was a coward. Yes, he is still at 19, so he's, as Trey calls it, Pasueto delaying. Where you're delaying because you don't actually have the requirements to get the goal, but you have most of the goal. So
grab an M's, I guess.
Yeah, M's journey here for Peaches. Off to open Rico, while Ian is now into Serena. It's interesting because both players are kind of like. I mean, I guess it's not that interesting because, like, I always think, like, episodes goals are, like, important. Like, I always feel like I have to get them, like, at all costs. But it's, like, not really that important on this card. Like, nothing here is insanely conducive to episode grinding. Other than just, like, kind of playing bosses and secrets a bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to think in terms of, like, how much more restrictive is episodes to level shines? Like, what...
So no hiddens, no hundreds.
Right, exactly. So I guess I'm just trying to think in terms of like what levels would like kind of make me want to play that differently if I saw episodes versus level shines.
Yeah, it's
gelato. I'm doing more hiddens.
Yeah, it's a big gelato nerf if anything, and it kind of buffs the early Pianta starts, along with like kind of getting into Pinna in the mid game where you have like 6 episode shines entering Pinna or something like that. But long-standing history of sometimes speed bully goal, depending on the card. But thankfully, there haven't been too many Pianta, and by too many I mean like 0 Pianta cards. So there isn't really any speed bullyism going on just from a Pianta start. So yeah, we see Peaches here kind of biting into the 17M's play. Which honestly is not bad. I think it's fine if you leverage the blues on this card at a decent pace. As long as you're not over committing and not like, if you're gonna undercommit, you might as well just like not do the blues and kind of just like try and get every non-blues goal that you can. But I mean, both players are at a decent clip already. They're both at 20 plus, so. Ooh, Peach is even going out for the far out M's. So
Yeah.
What do we got? We got 4 in Bianco.
He's got 3 in Delfino, I think.
So that's 7. I think he got the one in Gelato. So that's 8.
Yes.
So 8 plus what? 9? That's 17.
Correct.
Peaches has no water. Oh, and dropped the hover.
All right.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So what is Ian gonna do from here? Because Serena is nice and all, but it's kind of a deep play that is hard to utilize effectively. just because of the high counts, right, for bosses and secrets and even kind of hiddens, right? 4 hiddens is still a decent amount.
Is he going for another one?
I'm gonna go in for Serena 2.
Oh, he's doing Banana Lady? Oh, for
NPCs.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you got the 2 Nokis,
I mean, with five NPCs, how likely would you? I mean, how, I guess, important would it be to get? Because Serena 1 has the 2 NPCs, so it's like 1, 2. I don't know if you got the one in Bianco. I'm assuming probably.
He got 1 in Bianco because he was on in episode 5.
So Banana Lady would be
4,
and then
you'd have to open Rico or Gelato, or both of them. Yeah, actually Rico and Gelato to unlock the Fire Pianta and Delfino.
Yeah, either that or do another Fruit Lady, which I guess Pineapple would be the
next best thing. Yeah.
Oh, he has another banana, so I guess he's going
whenever.
back to Serena.
Yeah. Good jelly skip from Peaches. See the honey skip setup here. Nice whenever from Ian. Is that gonna work? Okay, honey skip. Oh, right. Wait. My guy does not have 10 shines. My guy does not have 10 shines right now.
Oh, no.
Oops.
Where is he going?
He needs to trade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was like, I need to get the
Pinna. I'm starting to buy more into the Serena 2 play. It's a secret.
Mm-hmm.
It's an episode.
Yeah, it's not bad as long as you delay the 8th Serena, I think. It is a little risky, but like I don't think you get punished that hard, even if you lose the 8th Serena goal, as long as you get the information and play around it correctly.
Mm-hmm. It also puts you one step closer to Serena 4 hidden.
Yeah.
If it ends up coming down to it, it's good to make kind of pitch in a little bit early on, I think, for those late game goals.
And he says screw it. I'm in honey skip now. So Peaches now getting the cutscene to get a pinna. I think Ian got 7. Oh no, he does have 8 here. Okay, so he got all the outside ones and ignored the one that you can get inside in episode 2. That was a dangerous side flip.
Which one would that be? Would that be like the lamp?
The lamp in the corner. Because all the rooms are deloaded in episode 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's also the linked pairs probably aren't there. The M on the wall isn't there. You can't get the lamp above the Boo statue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, and speaking of kind of weird goals down there in the bottom right, you see the hundreds in episode 2, which is kind of an awkward goal on this card. Because that means either you're going to be doing Pinna 200s, which sucks, Gelato 200s, which is an option for 4 Gelato Shines, or Noki 200s, which is the best of the options, but it is late game. But there isn't like any real value in hundreds other than just that one goal. So it's one of those goals that you can do basically whenever you want. It's just, is it worth it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if the match is even enough and it does come down to Delfino Rocket, you're going to have at least 20 shines. So Noki is definitely an option here. I would assume 4 hiddens would be taken care of before either player unlocks Noki.
Peaches finishing up 17 M's there in Pinna.
So I think Mecha is his second boss.
Yes.
Or third.
No, third.
Did you do blooper third?
He did do blooper. Ian now back into Bianco. We're in Bianco 5, probably looking at that 5th NPC here.
Also another boss, perhaps.
Honestly, the deep Bianca play is not even that bad. it's a little less valuable with the 4 reds already did, but you do have 5 bosses, 5 secrets, which you do have to get at least one kind of gross secret and one kind of gross boss. But it looks like he's just going to grab the NPC for his 20th blue and leave. We see the fastest save warp of all time from Peaches.
Did we miscount or something? I don't think... He must not have gotten that other NPC in Bianco if he's doing Pineapple Lady.
What? He had 19, though, in episode 4.
No, but I mean NPCs. He's probably... His NPCs right now are probably 1 Bianco, the Banana Lady, and the 2 in Serena. So this is probably his 5th one. Peach is going back to Gelato for Gelato 2.
What? Nah, he had 19 in episode 4. He definitely got that other NPC.
Oh.
I think he forgot he did Banana.
Then,
I think he forgot he did Banana Lady because he had 19 entering.
Okay.
Entering Bianca 3 reds in episode 4, which there's only 20 blues in Bianca 4.
I see.
Unless that one blue he missed was the NPC, which would be kind of weird because it's right next to the secret.
Wait, did he not do... Because he's hovering... Oh, that's not him, is it? I'm trying to think of whose cursor this is.
This card is Ian's card.
Okay.
Okay, well, he has it now, so...
Yeah. Alright. Okay, alright. I'll put that aside for now. So Ian hasn't gone to Gelato yet, which means... What is there... I don't know, I guess, is there anything... I don't know if there's anything really on this board that would imply that Peaches has already gone to Gelato. But he's already kind of behind going in. I guess there's hiddens.
Yeah, 4 hiddens, but...
Ian has the advantage of having done Bianco 3 reds. So I think... I don't know, in terms of hiddens, if he gets... both hiddens in Gelato, and then I guess what Rico 2 hidden would probably be the
that or Serena 2 reds is an option.
Oh, true. Yeah, I forgot.
And 25 lives is on the card, so it's not a bad option for Serena 2 reds to be open. Yeah. Peach is finishing up Gelato 2 here. That was a pretty solid Gelato 2. Nothing crazy or slow went on, so. Just a average 2-minute shine.
Yeah.
So Wiggler is going to be Peach's 4th boss.
Yep.
Saving again.
So Manta would probably be
5.
Either Manta or I guess
yeah,
that'd probably be the fastest way to get it.
Interesting
so I'm assuming
stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if he finishes out for Gelato now. Nothing from those clicks that Ian has is conducive of, like, assuming Ian wants for Gelato. So you might just click Wiggler and then, like, ransom for Gelato for a while. Or vice versa. But Ian is entering episode 2.
Do you know how many blues Peaches traded?
20.
20? Okay. So the blues race, I think, is pretty even right now. I think it's 32 against 33. Or 33 even.
Let's see, 32 to 34.
Yeah.
And this is the thing with how Peaches plays cards that gets me is sometimes you win the early blues goals and then you just get destroyed by the late blues goals. You just lose all of them. And then other times he just does not pick up a single blue. It's like, dang, dude. Make it easier to read. So Peaches is going to be delaying Wiggler here, but any more than by about, I'd say, another 2 minutes is danger zone. But might be delaying it just enough to get into Manta or to do Manta, which should have enough time for that if he gets the double click. Nice. Here tries the charm.
I believe that's what they say.
Also, something to note, this is just like a little bit of tidbit of trivia, but pre-Pinna unlock, if you enter a pipe, so Pianta or Serena, you don't get the over the head camera entry, which saves, I think, 2 seconds per entry. And then once you unlock Pinna, you get that kind of over the head camera view. So it's one of those things, like, it's somewhat important in non-lockout to route that in because it can add up time, especially if you don't need Yoshi for.
Oh yeah, I never really thought of that in like a bingo context.
For whenever.
Like, do your Pianta stuff early if it helps or benefits you.
Oh wait, Peaches
I will
definitely.
keep that in mind.
We haven't more than that.
A different setup for Manta and look to.
Peaches clicked 4 gelato. Yeah, he definitely did do gelato on reds earlier. So yeah, that was a good double click because Ian just did gelato 2 for basically very little value.
Yeah.
Taking this 5 to 5 now. That was a really well timed click on Peaches' part. Ian back to Serena as well. Notably not trying to get the hiddens right now, which I think is good. I think hiddens are a little bit of a bait on this card, since reds got shot down so early by Peaches. So at this point, it's kind of just like, if it's good to do it, then do it, but otherwise, don't really worry about it that much.
Yeah, I'm assuming the play is probably he might be going for like Serena 4 has another secret.
Because
secrets he has right now.
That would be his 4th, I
one.
believe. 2 from
Yeah,
Serena, Bianca, and Gelato.
Yeah. Although he didn't do Bianca 5, so Bianca 6 isn't readily available.
Peaches finishing out 5 bosses, and it was 5 uniques too, so this World Tour routing is working out well for Peaches.
Yeah.
So we see the Serena 3, and now Ian is leaving off to Rico. Might have not seen the boss click in time. But it was only sitting at 2 bosses anyways. Maybe for blues, 45 totals is not too far away. This would be a good time to snag it.
Yeah, the only thing I think of is like Rico 2 hidden, but I guess he's closing out blues.
I think Rico 1 will be Ian's 9th episode.
Oh, okay, that's not bad actually.
Has 3 in Bianco, 3 in Serena, and 2 in Gelato. Peaches should be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is his 8th right now, I believe. So depending on how long Ian spends picking up blues and whatnot, Peaches could potentially snipe this with a pin of 3, but Ian would have to either be miscounting or take forever getting the shine.
Yeah. He only needs 3 more blues, probably. Looking at hidden, Pinna hidden.
Ooh, yeah, that is true. So Peaches might stop for that and ignore the episode. You probably will ignore it just because of like the blues that he did in the slow kind of gelato play, so he probably thinks he can't win episodes.
Yeah, I would assume, because also with the Delfino start, he might already assume that he's behind on episodes, since he spent some time getting Delfino shines and doing hiddens and the like.
Yeah.
So Ian's getting ready to mark 9 episodes. I guess he'll get the rest of his blues another time.
Yep, 9 episodes for Ian. So Peaches is like, cool. I can delay my hidden a little bit. So this is still pretty even game, 6-6. Their routes have not converged all too much, though. They've been kind of ignoring each other for the most part.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's been like super. I don't know about contested, but yeah, it's not like they've had to like fight for any of these or a lot of these. I think.
Yeah, like I guess like 45 is going to be like a small snipe because Peaches is like readily available to finish it within Pinna, but I don't think he really cares that much about it. How many hiddens is Peaches at? 2? Just a lot of 1 reds.
Either two or 3. I think I don't think he did Bianco 3 reds, so it'd probably just be gelato and
Pinna.
If he marked Wiggler as his 4th shot or 4th gelato, then yeah, he probably only did 1 hidden in gelato.
45 totals for Ian, while Peaches is back to Serena.
What's the play here? Probably Serena 2 for the Secret's still up there, I guess. I don't know.
How many is Peaches at?
Pinna 2.
Gelato 1?
Gelato 1.
So this is his 3rd? I don't think he did Bianca 3. I think.
Yeah, I want to say he just did PD and nothing else.
Yeah, that sounds right. So this is good for Peaches because now he's also going to be open to a life guarding spot. Just needs to pick up Bianco 3, and then Serena 4 would be a 5th secret. Meanwhile, Ian is looking for that Pinna 2 to be the 4th secret, and then is only 1 whenever away from Serena 4.
Yeah.
Ian, move your cursor, man. So yeah, now we're kind of getting down to those goals that are just like in no man's land, right? Like 2 turbos is kind of out there. Delfino Rocket, you still need Yoshi and 30 whole shines.
Oh, I literally did not see Noki 2 jumpless this whole time.
Yeah, and the Noki 2 jumpless is also kind of just sitting there and out there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're going to Noki to do that, you could again argue for Noki 200s on that one.
I think you
That
start
was a pretty decent mecha from Ian from the looks of it. Pretty solid. Finished the fight pretty early on in the racetrack. Roller coaster, what have you.
So yeah, like you start Noki 2 jumpless, and if it gets sniped somehow, and then you can just pivot to hundreds immediately. It's a pretty good option.
Peaches doing Serena 2 reds.
1, 2, 3.
This would be
Serena 2 reds.
His 4th hidden.
4th hidden. Maybe a little bit of life grinding.
Perhaps.
Nope, it looks like just going straight for the hidden. I think now is a good time to... Oh, I got a short wall jump there. Yeah, I'm gonna go long. I think it probably would have been worth for Peaches here just to try and get the first life cycle, and you can just continue, and then you get anywhere from 3 to 4 lives, and you're not even taking a death for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know how much of a setback I mean, it doesn't look like much of a setback because I saw Ian also has 3 lives, but in terms of like, dying to the unnecessary honey skip attempt, and then I think Gelato 1 was another one. So it's like,
yeah.
sets me back in terms of getting to 25.
Thankfully, Peaches saved warp, which does reset your lives to 3 if you're under 3.
Oh, okay, right. I forgot. It's still like Mario 64, I think. Does that too.
But still, like, I think one Serena 2 life cycle is like 7 seconds, or it's like somewhere between 7 and 10 seconds, so it adds up over time, just to get it done. But so what do we get?
I think Peaches is delaying hidden.
3 hiddens? Because I think he still needs sand
4.
hidden. Right?
He did pin it 2 reds. Ian got squished.
Nope, right Ian. Yeah, because I don't think he ever did Gelato sand hidden.
2 reds. Oh, okay, maybe it is 3. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, okay. What is this movement from
Ian?
Ian?
Risking getting squashed a second time.
Why go that way between the blocks when you could just not do that? Interesting. But yeah, this is going to be, what, 5 secrets for Ian since he's finished up Pinna 2? So
yeah, I think so.
Going to be a good take.
Yes, I think Ian gets secrets and... Hold on.
Not
Bianca
clicking
3,
it.
Gelato 1, 239. Did he do Pinna 2?
I like to believe he did Pinna 2, but maybe I am just lying. Or he's delaying it, which is a bad idea.
I don't think he did Pinna 2.
And there's the 4 hidden click from Peaches. This is interesting that he is doing Serena 4 reds right now. I think it's a little too early. I think you kind of have to believe Peaches doesn't have the progress or enough progress to threaten this right now, and you need to like kind of work on those annoying goals like Delfino Rocket and Noki. I think Noki right now is like a really good spot to go for the hundreds or the Noki 2 jump list, which Peaches looks like to be going with the 20 shines.
He might just be cleaning up Delfinos right now. Also, I don't know. I don't know if Delfino Shines is really being like contested right now. Probably not. Yeah, it looks like he's just going down.
Huh. Yeah, maybe Ian didn't do Pinna 2. At which point, why would you go do Pinna 1 and then come back to Serena? That's a little weird. Because one from each isn't even on this card.
He might have just like the blinders on for Serena 4 hidden. It's like, I have to get this.
Yeah. That was some really clean movement from Peaches in Noki 1. Noki 1's really hard to do, so that was really, really nice.
So between the 2 Noki goals, I assume you'd want to go for Noki 2 jumpless first if you know you have the advantage.
I would start jumpless first, and then if it gets sniped, you can always pivot to hundreds.
That's true. Decent backup.
Whereas it's significantly harder to do Noki 200s without jumping. It's like actually next to impossible because you kind of need some of the coins in the water, and if you jump out of the water, that does not count anymore. Ian delaying Serena 4 hidden. Looks like back to Pinna to probably finish 5 secrets. Just use the boat. Yeah, but the boat's slow. Let's make sure this shine is jumpless. Ooh, that's an interesting way of doing it. It's probably a lot easier than what I do. Oh, that's a nice corner kick. Man, I just made a tutorial for this and Peaches is already showing me new things that I could have just like put in. I don't know about that, though. That seems way too hard. Mostly because signs have gigantic hitboxes in this game for like no good reason. Um, so I do think hovering to the cog here and then pressing B to get into wall slide and then jumping off that is a little bit easier than what this is.
He's just barely getting it. And this is, yeah, Ian's 5th secret.
Yeah. Yeah, good ledge grab releases from Peaches. Is he second get the fast pull up? Ah, no, not quite. So, Peaches seeing the 5 secrets click, so going to be delaying Noki 2 jump list just a little bit here, I think, to jump back in for hundreds.
Ian trading 48 blues. I wonder if he should have gotten, like, if he had 2 more, like, readily accessible to him, he could have had Noki access. But I guess you can just do, looks like, what are you doing?
Banana underbell?
Yeah.
Frown.
Do you have a favorite fruit?
No, it's just don't use banana because banana is stupid and bad for clipping in this method. Peach is notably going back to Pinna here, actually. I'm going to ignore the Noki 200s. I think this is fine.
So I think, like, you're going to want Yoshi for Delfino Rocket, and if 2 Turbo Dazzles hasn't been contested this far in, you could grab like 25 shines and make Delfino Turbo be your second unlock.
Yeah, and then do Turbo Bird. I think Turbo Bird here would actually be pretty optimal from Peaches at this point in the match.
Either I think. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't think he didn't do Bianca 3, right? So I guess his other turbo would either have to be Gelato or he does. Gelato is definitely, yeah.
Or Rico 7.
Rico 7.
Or Noki 6, I guess. Peaches does not know Turbo Bird. Sad. Good healthy delay on Noki 2 jumpless and just now clicking it off. While Ian just started Noki 1. So still has a shot at that hundreds in episode 2. Mm-hmm. No. Turbo Sandbird. Also pretty clean Noki 1 movement from Ian. A lot of skilled gamers out here. But yeah, 9 to 9. But again, the routes still haven't really converged yet. They haven't really been like blocking anything from one another.
Of the remaining goals, it's still pretty even. If I had to guess, I think Peaches probably has Delfino Rocket. Ian probably has 65 totals. I feel like Peaches is kind of backed out on blue coins at this point.
Yeah.
Piantissimos is that sort of weird area where it's like, I guess both players will. Actually, no, Peaches would be slightly ahead to Noki 5.
Well, Peaches would do Gelato 4.
There's also Pianta 2 and Gelato 5 if you opt to do Sandbird, but I don't think. I'm trying to think. No, yeah, it's probably faster to do Sandbird than it is to do.
From here, yeah, it'd be faster. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Okay, I'm thinking of a different goal. Then yeah. So Ian, thinking a little bit of time to think. Looks like they're just going to do Noki 2 normally. And then they both have the same access to lives, life grinding, which is turn to 2 reds. And they're both sitting at 4 lives right now. Thanks, JP. So lives is kind of just whenever a person commits to it is when you're going to get it.
Yep.
Peaches finishing up Pinafore and now grabbing up Chuckster. So it's going to have 25 shines, but does need to grab Yoshi in the Plaza first.
What is this Noki 200s?
Oh, that was a clutch dive.
It's like he's doing Noki 200s with a Nokia 100s route.
Peaches definitely thought he had turbo, and he's like, "Oh, I need to go get Yoshi first." So, did not quite get 10 shines to Honey Skip, and then, yeah, needed to unlock Yoshi first. Ian should know Noki 200s by now, since he had a time with it against Schmidt like an hour ago at this point.
Noki 200s is a good one to know. It's one of the easier. I think it's one of the faster hundreds in terms of just like pure RTA timing.
It is very easy and it's very fast, so it's definitely like probably the most bingo applicable hundreds to know. Yeah, Peaches.
It's 100 in episode 2. I mean, if you happen to come across a board where it's like,
he has so many coins.
50 coins in 2 levels, or
50 from 2 is actually a great spot. Or Noki's a great spot for 50 from 2 if it's still up. So yeah,
Peaches. Been counting how many Delfino shines Peaches has, because I have.
He has all 3 Delfino reds. The Chuckster and Beach Pipe, so at least 5, if not more. Peach is clicking off 2 turbos. Apparently he got the Gelato Turbo at some point, and I just didn't see it. He probably got that when he did a hidden earlier in episode 4. Yes, I do actually remember that.
That makes sense. I never thought of it like that. That's a good way to do that. So we don't have to do Sandberg.
Yeah, because you
exit, grab the turbo exit and get like nothing out of it.
Yeah, so you enter episode 4, pop the shine open, and then grab the turbo on the way up, and then get the shine with it. And then since he has the turbo, Cop Secret is now pretty fast. So a good option for a Delfino. Yeah, Ian burning a lot of time here, unfortunately, in these Noki 200s.
Well, he also went out of his way to get blues, which I don't know if that was because he didn't know the route or if it was more like, yeah, let me try and close the gap to 65. But I wonder at this point if it's like...
Oh, yeah, this is rough. I think at this point, Peaches can just do Delfino Rockin' into Piantissimos, and that's it. Because Ian can't defend the rocket, and then is not going to be actively working on the Piantissimos right now. Oh, took too long on the hundreds in episode 2, so Peaches is now like, I'm going to do Noki 200s.
Unintentionally smart play to distract the opponent a little bit.
Yeah, you should never have 111 coins exiting the ruins. I guess part of that is, just coin overage.
He got extras.
Yeah, coin overages, but yeah, Peaches sees that click. He's like, all right, I gotta bail now. So yeah, this score 11 to 10 is definitely where it's like, guess we kind of have to contest some stuff now. Yeah, and Peaches making the decision to go do Pianta 1 and 2 immediately. Ian off to Pinna. This is probably the next best choice from Ian, trying to get to Yoshi so he can get Delfino Rocket. Because he realistically has 65 totals in the bag or in his back pocket, so it should be 11-11. He just needs to pick 2 of these goals to contest, which is probably just lives and Delfino Rocket. But I don't think he's going to have enough time. I think Peaches is sitting at like 28 shines or something like that right now, 29. So he just needs to like finish Pianta 2 and just jump out to Gelato, which is conveniently on his way. Or the rocket's conveniently on the way to Gelato.
Yeah, this is pretty good routing. like from a.
He is just he just has so many shines,
Overall.
and the locations he's been in has been pretty good overall. Yeah, 28. So Piance 2 is conveniently 30 shines. It's crazy how Delfinos are good, and Peaches does Delfinos every card.
Looks like Ian is working his way up to 65 blues rather than actually do pin a 3.
Yeah, that's
fortunate.
That's
Not unfortunate, but yeah, it's a bit of a misplay, I'd say.
It's one of those things in endgame that it's really hard to gauge where your enemy is, or your opponent.
Oh yeah,
but it's just everything I hate explaining it like this, but like everything is just card dependent, and it really is just because of how the card generation works. But in this scenario on this card, making sure you can reasonably get one of Delfino Rocket in 25 lives and is extremely important. More so than the blues.
Yeah, so Piantissimo is going to be Peach's 30th try.
Yeah. And Peaches smartly picking up some blues while you can during the auto scroller, since you might as well only lose half a second to each text box. I don't know how many Ian traded in.
I don't think he's traded in any. Or unless he did trade some. I saw his counter was in like the 20th. So I want to say he needs 25 on the counter right now in order to get 65.
Yeah, because he was at 48 or something when he traded.
Right. Yeah.
Because he made that comment. So yeah, this is gonna be 65 right here for.
And immediately clicking it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like against a player like Peaches, I mean, I can talk smack all I want about going for that play, but I feel like against a player like Peaches, I know who's like really good at 120.
It's just
he could just pull blues out of thin air.
Dude, it's so hard playing information against Peaches. I lost the scrim.
Like, honestly, I'd probably click 65 immediately when I had it.
Peaches finishing up Delfino Rocket and jumping into Noki, so at this point Ian's like, rip.
Oh, he's doing Gelato.
Yeah, Gelato 4 to 5 is...
You said Noki, sorry.
Did I say Noki? Oh. Oops. Yeah, Gelato 4 and 5, the better option here over Noki 3, 4, and 5. And then Turbo Bird saves 30 seconds, but that also means you need a good entry, which getting a good entry with the Turpin also is actually like stupidly difficult in my opinion. So not worth going forward.
Off to life grind.
Yeah.
I feel like the Piantissimo is like you'd have to put in a lot of work to get that.
Yeah. If he did that in the mid game, or not mid game, but like if his hundreds were a little bit faster, from Noki, and then just like kind of grinded out the Cheyennes after that, it would have been interesting if he was closer to this. But this is one of those matches that you see occasionally where both players kind of just like don't touch each other's routes, maybe like slightly close to a couple of goals. Like Peaches was only 10 off 45, and then like Bosses was like relatively close, or Ian had the capability of having them all open to get to 5 bosses, but they kind of just ignored each other's routes.
I think 9 episodes was... How contested was 9 episodes?
Peaches was about half an episode short, but went into Pinna Hidden before their 9th episode.
Okay. But yeah, I agree that this really was kind of like... They kind of went off and did their own things and still managed to grab a lot. Didn't have to... Oh,
nope.
There we go.
Yep. Okay. Well...
Why is he going to Serena 4? Was this a mistake?
A mashing misclick.
Well, he scrolled back.
Did he scroll back?
Yeah, he scrolled back to 4. Does he know?
I don't think he knows. He knows now. Yeah. I mean, this. I think Ian played fine. I think there was just a couple of decisions that could have been probably changed a little bit. I think if Ian actually like opted to do Wiggler, right? Because like the Wiggler click came like right as he finished Gelato 2. If at one point he just finishes Wiggler and gets the turbo with like the sand hidden in 4, kind of like how Peaches did, he could have just turbo clipped in Bianco and have 2 turbos earlier, and possibly could have contested 4 hiddens, maybe a little bit harder. But again, it wasn't like a goal that was like absolutely necessary to contest at the point where it was being done. Because hindsight's 2020, but it's,
Of course.
like I guess like those 2 things I probably would like experience would have changed. Like a more experienced player probably would have considered that option or something like that. But Peach is not even doing the sign tech to save all of like 0.2 seconds or whatever. He's gonna lose this race right now. He's gonna lose 2 pianissimos. Well, it is in.
If it came down to that, that'd be
getting the Serena
honestly kind of
pianissimo.
funny.
I don't know. I don't think Ian knows how to do the Serena 2 life grind either optimally. Yeah, there we go. Peaches. Finishing up 13-11 Peaches. Yeah, that was a pretty good match. I didn't actually get to watch most of this, so this
Yeah,
was...
I caught. We were in a voice call watching this when it was while we were doing scrims. I think the day this was broadcast. Well, not broadcast, but they were streaming.
They were playing last Saturday, I think, something like that, or Sunday. No, Saturday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I think they were like right after mine, or something relative to that.
Yeah. I just chose to do this one first because it had Ian again. That was quicker to set up, I guess. I don't know if it was quicker, but as I was floundering around with my setup for the first entire bit.
Yo.
Dude, that was a good match. I liked it. I was kind of nervous I would get completely.
The players do talk a little bit here in VC,
Really?
so we can let that run, I guess.
Yeah, no, so your Serena and Blues play threw me completely off guard.
Why?
Because, I don't know, as a player, I didn't think you were going to do Serena and Blues.
Dude.
I don't know.
Okay, you gotta just.
All the whenevers and all, like, the, yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
Peaches?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Oh, sorry, you kind of roboted for a second.
Oh, okay. What were you saying?
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say that. I did actually. I'm in Serena 2 right now, grinding lives. I was actually, but I didn't miss whenever like 5 times or something. Like it usually doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. But I actually got most of the whenevers.
Yeah. Was there anything close? Like, I thought, like, did you want like 5 bosses? I'm trying to think what else. Yeah.
I did 5 bosses. I wanted 4 gelatos. I wanted Wiggler. But I left after Gelato 2. Because I got Gelato 2 and then you got Wiggler. So I was like, okay, this is fine. Because I wasn't that sad because I wanted 9 episode shines and I knew I was ahead of you. Because I think you did some Delfinos.
Yeah, I had 8. I did all the Delfino reds. That's where that click was. I don't know if you picked up on that.
I did actually, because I was like, okay, this guy probably either did like Bianco 4, but that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, and the 4 reds was still auto 1R.
So I was like, I actually like made a bunch of mistakes. It's like I went into Bianco 5 for no reason. But I was like, what do I do now?
Well, I mean, it was a boss secret access later. That actually worried me because I was worried you were gonna do the boss, get the easy turbo there.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, should I? Like.
And then if you had Pin of 4 done, like 2 turbos and Delfino rocket, I needed those, and I was worried that at some point.
I was in 3 getting blue coins actually. I was like, yep, hey. I was so I made a couple crucial mistakes, but it was close actually.
Yeah, that was close for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. Like, I feel like our routes kind of went separate ways pretty early, so I'm not sure what else was like super contested.
So I did first Bianco 2, 3, and then 3 reds. But while doing 3 reds, I got a bunch of blues, and then I did 4.
Mm-hmm. So you did like blues in
That-
case we were racing. You were like double checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 100 coin in episode 2 was like kind of a snipe. I was in Noki 2, but I had just started, so I didn't waste a ton of time trying to think what else.
Because I saw that you didn't get it yet, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna.
Yeah, 9 episodes. I was at 8, but I don't think I could have done anything different to win that.
I delayed click some stuff because I didn't want you to pick up where I was.
Yeah.
Like Serena 4 hidden, I did with like I clicked with 5 secrets because I wanted you to be like, whoa, where is he? No?
Yeah, my plan at the beginning of the match was like after I was hoping I could like show Gelato with 4 reds, and then go to Serena and do that stuff. But then you went to Serena and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it's because I went to Serena because he did Gelato. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Actually, did I go to Serena first? No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
no, you had at least you definitely did Manta before I yeah, you were in Serena for sure before I clicked 4 reds.
No, really?
You had to be. No, maybe not actually. Where did I go?
No, wait, actually, let me check.
Oh, I went for 17 M's. That's what I did. Which maybe was a mistake.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest, I never go for that. I hate doing that.
Yeah.
I have to count the M's, so I'm like, whatever. Let this guy do it. Because I knew you were going for 17.
Yeah, I should have maybe left that up and still and just gone to Serena first and then like Rico 1 for the boss. Because I never got blues. Like I had 30 blues, but I don't know.
Really? Oh, so because you only did 17 M's and yeah, that's it.
I was like picking up really fast ones. At first I was planning on doing blues, and then you did 20 Bianco, and I was like at that point I was like I can't waste time getting blues. I need to like finish this Wiggler by boss play.
My 5 NPCs was crazy. Cause I did some like weird tomfoolery where like I went to the like I got 4 bananas to do Banana Lady, and then I used one of the bananas to do Serena early.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'm so big brain, you know.
Yeah, you kind of cracked.
I knew I didn't have to do Pianta, so I was like, okay, I'll just do whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So I did 2 Fruit Ladies. I did 2 what's the name of the guy? I did two of the Nokis in Serena.
Mm-hmm.
2 Fruit Ladies, and then I did the guy in Bianco 5. But I also did the Burning Pianta, but that was because I was trying to get 45 blues, and I was kind of desperate because I thought you were like close to my number. So I thought, okay, if he got 17 blues, of course he's gonna try to get 45. So I found the Burning Pianta. I was like, holy shit, insane. So I just went there, I got him, and then I got what did I get? I got the M, you know, in the box, and then I got 45. I wasn't sure if you were going for 65 because maybe you wanted to snipe me or something. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if you were close to blue.
Yeah, I thought about just rushing it, but I had so many other things to do. I felt like that I couldn't stop for blues.
Dude, I was surprised with your rank point play because that's usually what I do. So I was like, okay, fuck Delfino. I one tier left my said fuck Delfino, and then I was like, okay, gotta do something else. So I tried to go for 9 episodes because I knew you weren't ahead of me. The 5 secrets I didn't expect to get. I was like really nervous because I had to like rush Penna to get the 5 secrets because I did Penna 2 after Serena 4 hidden, and so I was like, dude, if he gets this, I'm so toast. I'm gonna have to exit area and do something.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You had how many secrets? You had 4 or 3?
3. I had Gelato, Serena 2, and Pinna 2.
Oh, you went to Serena?
Yeah. I went there just so I had the life. I did that as my I did Manta obviously. And then I did Serena 2 and 2 hidden. Yeah, that was part of my 4 hiddens, and I wanted to just make sure I had life grinding so later on if it came down to that.
I was kind of sad they got 4 hiddens, but it wasn't like a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I also wanted to leave. I just wanted to leave all the Serena stuff up also because I figured like you did 2, maybe 3, but like I wasn't sure if you were gonna come back. I thought maybe I could steal that.
What, for hidden?
Like Serena 4 hidden and yeah, lives and secrets. But
One thing that it's because I thought I was basically like getting destroyed the entire match
mhm.
because like I don't my
I mean, you were up in goals most of the match. I was like, I had some like delays in there, like I delayed the 4 gelato and the wiggler, but like,
Okay.
um, yeah, yeah, I, I think I had more
Your
progress to the late game goals, like Piantissimos, obviously,
Oh yeah.
and then
I was
the turbos and rocket, but like, I feel like I was just down the entire match.
It's because I don't know why your goals are just like more together, and my window is kind of screwed because I'm using the tracker, you
Mhm.
know, so it's the tracker and the bingo card on Chrome, and then I was like, oh well, I guess I'll just do these things that I think I can get, but
Yeah.
I should have probably done Pianta. No, I could have done Wiggler or something because if I did that, maybe I could have.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
no
if you,
reason.
yeah, if you did Wiggler, I would have taken all Serena though. So, yeah, I don't
What
know.
I mean is Wiggler in after I did after I left Pianta Pena 3, because then I could have maybe gotten it, maybe,
Oh, like
maybe,
Piantissimos.
yeah, maybe, but
Yeah,
I don't think so because maybe you've just life grinded before me. But I had a lot of lives. I had like 6,
yeah.
so
Yeah. Did you do Pianta or Noki at all?
no Pianta, but I did do Noki because the episode 2
That was your
that was
100.
a
Yeah.
Noki. Because I was like, okay, I can maybe get Noki 2 jumpless in 5 bosses, but then you didn't get it. Then you got it. And I was already there, so I was like, you know what? Why not? He hasn't gotten it yet.
Hmm.
I'll guess I'll try it. I was thinking about doing it in Pinna too, but I was like, this is so slow. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
My Noki 2 was kind of depressing, but you know what? It's
The
because
hundreds.
I never. Yeah, I never do Noki 2 100s in like any run. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like a 79 run. Is that where you do Noki 2 100s? I don't do that, so I just kind of winged it. It was better than last time though, because I learned a little bit. I watched some people do
Hmm.
it, so that was a good match. I think it was cool.
Yeah. GG's.
All right, see you soon.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Okay, and that was that match. Peaches takes it 13-11 over ENLC. Coming up next, we have Lab Member.
That's me.
Hey, we have Lab Member versus Dex. Yeah, and that'll be coming up in about 10-ish minutes or so. So, if anything left to add for that match, Lab?
Honestly, props to Ian. I wish I could lose 11 to 13 to Peaches instead of like 7 or 5.
Bro, I mean, I got farmed. I barely got 9. My ninth wasn't even a real goal, so I only got 8.
I honestly think Ian played pretty well against like a really
Yeah.
good bingo player. It was really interesting, this board in particular. Just I think we've said over and over again, like you can both players kind of went off and did whatever, didn't really contest anything very much, and it still managed to get a lot of goals. I thought this was really interesting. But yeah, thanks again for having me on comms, and I guess I'll watch the commentary for my match back. I'm always embarrassed going back to watch my own gameplay, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll be back in shortly.
All right, see everybody later.